Yo, what's good, everybody? We got another Beers with Barton. It is Sunday fun day. It is November 14th, 2021. Hope everyone had a great weekend. It's about 7:30 at night. We just got back from some friend's house, had a great weekend. So, one of my favorite weekends of the year around this time, it was Cold Mountain, Highland Brewing Cold Mountain release. And this is the second year in a row that the head brewer, myself, worst best friend, and best friend drove up to Highland, which is right outside Asheville. Highland Brewing is actually the first brewery that was ever in Asheville. In 1996 was their 25th year anniversary. They actually bought some land it's right outside Asheville. I can't remember the name of the town. It may still be considered Asheville, but it's probably 15 or 20 minutes. Maybe not even that far, 10 minutes outside of uptown or downtown, whatever. So that's what we did this weekend. We drove up, worst best friend and best friend came out here to our house yesterday night. We went and picked up the head brewer, Jeremy, and we drove out there at about noon yesterday, and we went and picked up our wonderful Cold Mountain beer. They had food trucks out for a couple hours. I actually had to be back home by about 5:30 last night. Michaela had a dance event that I wanted to be part of or get her to. We ended up hanging out with some friends for dinner, but it is fantastic. So they do the Cold Mountain, the Spice Winter Ale. They do that every year. They did a coconut one, so they did the same this year. Fantastic. And they do an Imperial, which is like... it's like 9%. I don't think it's bourbon barrel aged, but it's just higher APV. And then this year, for their 25th anniversary, 96 to 21, they did a spiced one, which is like cloves and cinnamon, like just Christmassy type. It's actually pretty good. So we went up there. We bought a cool holiday pack. You get a case of the Cold Mountain. You get a 4-pack of the Spice, 4-pack of the Imperial, and a 4-pack of the Coconut, and a day pass to get in. So that was great. I ended up buying another 4-pack of the Coconut because it was so delicious. And then I bought, they did a 25th, let's see, I don't think I have it here. Uno momento. 25th anniversary, which was, you got a bomber bottle of the Cold Mountain, a bomber bottle of the Spiced, and then you get a Cold Mountain 25th glass, which a glass is the last thing I need, but I think it's cool. So had a good time. We got up there about noon. It's about a 2-hour drive. Hung out, good food trucks, had a couple beers. I had less than I wanted because I had to drive, but tasted a couple things. Did a sampler. They had a bourbon barrel aged one, which they don't sell to go. They had a chai, a ginger one of all the Cold Mountain, and a lot of their just normal wonderful beers. So had a great time. Got to hang out. Like I said, had dinner last night with some friends at a brewery. It's just opened. Took over another brewery. It's called Buzz Viking. They had mead and some other beers. Did that last night. And then today, got to go play basketball. So played from about 12:30 to 3. I'm very sore and I need to take a shower and I'm in pain. And then we went over to Jessica, Mrs. Beers with Barton, and Michaela. Went and hung out with Jeremy's family, which is about 10-15 minutes from where I actually play basketball at. And they hung out there, and then I went over there. We had some dinner, had some beers, and just hung out, got to catch up. We haven't done that in a while, so had a fantastic weekend. It went by fast, honestly. Friday night, we just hung out, had some dinner, watched movies, and then, like I said, Saturday, I left the house about 9:30, didn't get home until about 5:30, rushed over to get Michaela to dance, went and had dinner, got home about 9, and then got up this morning, took Potter for a walk, did some laundry, and then I went and played basketball and had dinner. So great weekend, but it went by really, really fast. But man, Cold Mountain is one of my favorites. So the regular Cold Mountain, the Spice Winter Ale, 5.9 percent limited release, because they do release it right around this time every year. I think it's second weekend of every November. And you can find this sometimes. It's kind of cool. They got the 25 on the top. Can you guys see this? Maybe. Looks like it's there it is. you can find this time that you're not going to find. I've never seen the coconut, the imperial anywhere. They don't bottle any of the other kinds of all the bourbon barrel or stuff. It's only at the brewery. And then the spiced one is, I'll grab a can. The spiced one is just released this year. They made a special one just for this year. It is a super spiced Cold Mountain spiced winter ale, 5.9%. Say cheers to Cold Mountain 25th anniversary with an extra pinch of our special blend of seasonal spices, super spice edition of Asheville's favorite holiday brew, blah, 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 blah. It reminds us of fresh baked ginger cookies. What is it? And cinnamon buns. It's the spiced one.
Oh.
We haven't had. So
it's cookies.
It's
must
cookies.
love it.
So this beer's Barton. I love it. I already showed them my cool glass, which I have. So anyways, just want to do a quick one to say Cold Mountain was great. I think next year what we're going to do, the last 2 years in a row, we've just made it a day trip. Drive up there for the day. You hang out. Last year, worst best friend drove, so I got to have a couple extra, which was great. It was cold. This year was freezing. We spent the time inside. I basically did a sampler where they did the regular Cold Mountain, the Imperial, the coconut, and the spiced. It was like 4-ounce pours. And then everyone else got beers, and I took a couple sips, but I obviously didn't get to drink much because I had to drive another 2 hours. I'm a responsible human being because I'm 40 now. So it was next year. She's so proud of me.
So proud of him.
That I got home safely. So next year we're thinking grabbing like a cabin or an Airbnb or something to spend probably Friday and Saturday night out there.
I'm going to be invited?
So Jessica's not going. We only got enough room for myself.
Potter's going?
And Potter. Yeah, he's my favorite person. I take him everywhere I go because he's so well behaved. He's really my best friend, and he's the only one I care about in this family.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
I'm fast, boy. I don't know how fast I am. Spending the night out there, maybe Friday, Saturday, maybe just Saturday, but being able to spend a long day there.
I don't know.
I don't know if we'll have enough time. We'll have enough time. We'll see what happens. So I got to wrap this up. Jessica just went grocery shopping, so I'll probably have to put the groceries away. She's probably just going to go lay down on the couch and fall asleep.
And eat my Christmas cookies.
No, I only have 4 of those, so settle down, simmer.
They're all mine.
All right, so I didn't know you were going to be here. I had a little bit more time, so this video is going a little bit different. You're not getting any of that. I'm not putting any of that. Get a different glass. That's not a glass.
That's a glass.
It's etched.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think it's etched.
It's not etched. But she's going to hand wash it tonight, and we're going to put it right back in. This is just a regular Cold Mountain. It's 5.9. Drinks like a 4.9. Tap into the holidays with notes of vanilla.
Ooh.
Hazelnut, dark fruit, and cinnamon. And to be honest with you, this year is not as good as 2012 or 13, which is an ongoing joke. Every year this comes out, Jeremy and I get really excited about it, and Jeremy's wife's like, "Oh, is it as good as 2012? You guys sit around and talk about it for a month, and it's not as good." And I was like, first of all, I don't think we've been doing this since 2012.
Last year was so good.
But I really think it was 2013, so I think she was off a year anyway, so nothing was as good as last year.
Last year was really good.
Last year was fantastic.
Now, I did have a little bit of the coconut one, and that was really
I bought an extra 4-pack of that. That was pretty good. So cheers. Bottoms up. Cold Mountain weekend, fantastic. So I got a case of this, and it'll probably last a while because I'm still trying not to drink. You know what's kind of weird about this? It does say Highland Brewing 1994, but it's their 25th year anniversary, and I saw a bunch of posts that said 96. So I don't know if they started in 94, but had their first brewery in 96, maybe?
They may be started in somebody's basement.
Yeah, I may have to do a little bit of research. Like,
a little home brew
Highland Brewing in 94, but the actual first brewery is 96. I'll do a little bit of research. I'll do an upgrade.
Brewing.
Little moonshine for the moonshine. All right, guys, cheers to the weekend. Cheers to Highland weekend.
Mine's lighter.
I'll drink to that. It's because the glass is etched.
Last year was better. 2012 was definitely better.
I remember 2013 fondly, and if I may say, this is better than 2013 because I don't think I had this.
You remember 2013?
I remember what I had for breakfast this morning, so no. All right, guys, have a good weekend. Back for reality tomorrow, but the holidays are coming up.
I'm going to take my Christmas cookies, and I'll be gone.
And Jessica's really going to go to sleep on the couch. She won't even drink all of it. That's a great beer. All right. Happy Cold Mountain weekend. If you didn't get your beer,
That was
you should have.
really dramatic.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.